Why study in China? 4 exceptional arguments are you considering attending school in China. This is all you need to know about one of the world's most extraordinary study abroad locations. 1. World-class education China, which in 2020 hosted 377,054 international students, is becoming a more accessible location for international students as a result. Possessing the capacity to operate in a Chinese organization will increase your chances of achieving success in virtually any major economy. As an international student, you will learn the language, become familiar with the culture, and gain an understanding of the labor market, which will provide you with a competitive advantage in the employment market. Consider the following universities with English taught programs. 2. Professional opportunities. China has just surpassed Japan as the world's second largest economy, which means there are a growing number of employment chances for overseas students. If you want to work for a Chinese corporation, you must grasp the language and have a fundamental understanding of their culture. 3. Living expenses. China has a substantially lower daily cost of living than the United States, the United Kingdom, and Japan. A substantial dinner may be purchased for between £2 and £3, while a round trip on public transportation often costs less than 50 cents. The cost of the study visa is £75, which is significantly less than the cost of the entry visa. The rent, which often be the costliest aspect of living overseas, is also relatively inexpensive. The average monthly cost of a dormitory in the capital, Beijing, is £112. 4. Unmatched experience. With a history of more than 4,000 years, the Chinese have been innovators in virtually all fields, including commerce, astronomy, martial arts, philosophy, and mathematics, in addition to making substantial contributions to the study of art, literature, and religion, among others. Adapting to Chinese culture may be tough at first, but witnessing such a rich and sophisticated culture is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. China is also among the world's biggest countries. The landscape ranges from the Himalayas in the southwest to the Gobi Desert in the north. Depending on where you are in the eastern coastline region, you can find either mountains or beaches. Due to the railroads that link the major cities, it is feasible to explore this beautiful nation even at rapid speed, and at a reasonable price, regardless of where you choose to study in China. You can be assured that your life will be altered and the experience will be amazing. Programs taught in English and a relationship with almost 70 nations to assure mutual acceptance of academic degrees. Countries recognize the necessity of enabling foreigners to study in their institutions in order to be more competitive in the global economy, and China is making significant efforts to promote these possibilities. They have developed excellent relationships with colleges in the United States, including Stanford University and New York University. In 2014, First Lady Michelle Obama addressed the association in a speech. In addition, the purpose of the government's involvement in Chinese institutions is to raise the country's educational standard. You may rest assured that your education will be of the highest quality, regardless of where you choose to study in China.